Hello YouTubers, Grumpy Old Man here in the studio. You're gonna see some changes in the videos because I'm doing some set designing. This is my studio workshop. In the back is the area that the kids used to use that I annexed, took over this spring. And I was going to throw some paneling up on the walls because when we built this structure, Troll was the one in charge of making sure the right materials went in the right spot. And we put the OSB on the outside, and the panel boards, which were supposed to go on the outside, they were at the bottom of the pile. It's like, too late, we got our walls up. Doesn't need to be paneled on the inside, so we took it back and used the money to get, I don't know, other stuff. So what I'm starting to do now is I'm going to install the panels over these walls. This collection of stuff will get moved. My saddle racks, which we'll discuss in a further time, can be removed. They just knock them down. And this wall of harness and collections of my grandfather's leather and my father's leather that my father is actually going to sit down at some point, and we're going to talk through a lot of it so he can describe a lot of what's down the wall further. I'll give you a quick view of that. Collection of harness and feeders and stirrups and some stuff that goes back to the Northwest Mounted Police, Canadian military, and he knows all the details to a lot of what's there. My grandfather collected it, and I have it now. It's going to be better displayed, and a lot of the junk that's in front of it that doesn't need to be up there will be somewhere else, like over there. Because in this section, which only has the one window and the double doors, one of which we're about to close because it's a little windy, we're going to put the pelleted stove in. I'm going to put the pelleted stove in here. Bring the TV over. I've got two leather love seats and a leather sofa over there. One of them, the leather sofa, you would have seen at Trolls in some of his videos. I'm stripping the leather off the black one and the blue one, which I found on the side of the road, and the couch is going to come into here. And I've got the fridge set up. And I'm going to turn this into a posher man cave. And then have my workshop in the back so that it was built with a lot of windows so the kids could have some light when they were doing their artwork. I don't do much work on my stuff in the leather in the wintertime because it's just too bloody cold to keep this place heated. Is a bit of an effort, but the pelleted stove may make all the difference. So I can bring what I want into here. And some of residual heat will end up in there. And I'll use that other entrance as a cold room to go through, to come into the warmer part, help keep some of the Canadian winter out because hey, winter's coming, and yeah, it's a reality here every year. So I'm just going to touch base with you. I have been putting some videos up because rural internet. I was going to go to Fred's place on Sunday. He's sick. I'm just recovering from stuff too. So he has internet that allows me to upload like a 15-minute video in minutes. Out here, a 15-minute video would take me 3 hours. So stay tuned, and you'll be able to see how things are going to change. I got a few projects lined up. I'm leaving for another tour of England this fall. Cornwall, Devon, Somerset, Avebury, Wayland, Smithy. So I'm inspired by Before Caledonia to do some in-depth videos at some of the sacred sites that I'm going to. So I'm leaving right after, the day after the Canadian election. Register and vote no matter what country you're in. If you have democracy, use it. Use it well. Don't waste it. I'm working for Elections Canada as a central poll supervisor just up the road from here. I go Saturday. I'm supposed to go to the McDonald's Corners Fair on Saturday. Not going to make it because they're going to do all my training on Saturday. So I'm missing the last fair of the season. So I have to unload my trailer and make room for the toolbox. And that's why I'm in here doing what I can now because temporarily the toolbox will sit here. Eventually it'll get moved over into there when I have some room. I've got shelves to move. Fred's going to come out when he's feeling better and I'm feeling better, and we're going to shift a lot of stuff from this room to that room and stuff from that room to this room so that we're a little more comfortable here in the cooler weather. So stay healthy, stay out of trouble, and if you get caught, don't name it after me. But for those of you who have homesteading stuff, just a shout out to the homesteading conference that is coming to the village of Lanark next year in the spring. Same weekend as my first show, the Maple Fest in Perth. But there's only so many weekends where we can do things in nice weather in this country. Take care, folks. And the remote is